Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you part 1 of my Disney pin collection. I have been collecting Disney pins for about 17 years. To start off, I have kind of organized the pins in the first row by rides. This is from Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. It's a very nice pin and a great one to start off the collection. The next pin is the GUR water ride from California Adventure. This ride is really fun because every time you ride it, people are always hoping they won't get soaked when you go through the mountain, and it's just such a fun ride. I'm so happy to have this pin in my collection. The next pin that I have here is very special because this ride doesn't exist anymore. It was in California Adventure and it was in the Bugs Life area. This is Tuck N Roll's Drive 'Em Buggies. Again, another very rare kind of collectible pin. This ride doesn't exist anymore except for in Japan. This is Splash Mountain with Brer Rabbit. Another ride pin from the Jungle Cruise. I really like how it has Mickey and the little hippo. Very cute pin. This is one of my top 5 favorite rides. It's hard to choose a favorite, but this one is definitely up there. This is from Thunder Mountain Railroad. I like how it has Mickey and the little mountains. Very cute. Another really fun roller coaster, Space Mountain. Next we have a pin from Stitch Encounter. I believe that this ride doesn't exist anymore. I really like how this pin has glitter all up in the sky to make it look like stars. The next pins, I was kind of trying to create a little collection of the Disney princesses with the glittery dresses, or kind of like the whole dress of the princesses. This one is Jasmine. I traded for her, I think in front of the Winnie the Pooh ride at Disneyland, and I love how the glitter sparkles in her dress and the color of her dress. It's such a beautiful pin. I'm really happy to have this one. Next we have Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And Snow White with a little bird. Next I have Rapunzel, Belle, and I have Ariel from The Little Mermaid. This one is Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. And then I have Cinderella with a glittery dress. And I have Mulan, Aurora with a glittery dress. This pin is from the Disney Princess Fantasy Fair, where you were able to meet princesses and see kind of like theater shows. Here's another pin for the Disney Princess Fantasy Fair. Next we have another Ariel pin. This is a really fun Disney pin. It kind of has a hidden Mickey in the very back of the monorail window, and it features Stitch with his family in the front of the monorail. I've never actually ridden in the very front of the monorail, but I have heard that you can do it, and I think that has to be a very fun experience. And I have another ride pin for the Jungle Cruise. This is another Splash Mountain pin. one of my favorite pins because it explains your experience riding Splash Mountain perfectly. Some of my favorite characters include the big cats from Disney like Shere Khan, Sabor, and Raja. I also really like Mickey and the cats like the Aristocats, Oliver, and the Siamese from Lady and the Tramp. But Shere Khan is one of my favorite characters. And this pin that I have here features Shere Khan and Kaa. It's quite a large pin and I think it's a beautiful design. Next I have this Mickey Valentine's pin from 2008. They have a special sweetheart night at Disneyland and I think that has to be so fun to go to that event. I'm not sure if that event existed when they made this pin, but I love to have this one because Valentine's Day and Christmas are probably my favorite holidays, and I just love everything about it. The colors, the glitter, Mickey, it's just so adorable. Here I have another Shere Khan pin. And the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp. Riding the monorail is one of my favorite things to do at the parks. They have the monorails, I believe, at 3 of the parks in the world. I believe only 3 of them have the monorails. And it's one of my favorite things to do. It's so fun, so relaxing, and after a long day at the park, it's just fun to sit and take the monorail back to your hotel. And so for that reason, I'm really happy to have this Mickey pin with the monorail. Next I have this really cute Mickey and Minnie pin. Next I have this Mickey and Minnie pin set. They are 2 different pins and they go together to make a little heart. This is another pin for the Bugs Life area. This is for the It's Tough to Be a Bug show. Next I have this tiger pin that I found in downtown Disney over by the Rainforest Cafe back when that was open. And this pin was made for Animal Kingdom. I really wanted to trade for it because tigers are my favorite animal and I absolutely loved this pin. Next I have Rusty from Lady and the Tramp. And Chip and Dale with a Aloha sign. I really like this mini pin because she is glittery and she reminds me of the princess pins that I showed earlier in the video. This is Oliver from Oliver and Company. And then I have Berlioz from the Aristocats. This one is a really cool pin because it has John Smith and Pocahontas, and you don't normally see these 2 characters. Next I have another Jungle Cruise pin. And the last pin is a Bambi pin with a little butterfly. Alright, that was part 1 of my Disney pin collection, and part 2 will be coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!